Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Libra. Kai's chasing squirrels. The overall energy for the reading, the Wheel of Fortune. There's change with this one. Something's changing right now as we speak. Huh. Okay. Yeah, there seems to be some change at play for you. You're in the middle of that change. Within potentially a soul connection here from what I can see. In the recent past, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. That looks like a commitment. Pretty stable. I say it like that because I see the Five of Swords in the middle, so that usually comes in with a drop of deception there. So as far as me looking at this, it looks good. Looks like a commitment. There's stability in there. Everything's good. But then again, there's that deceptive energy in the middle. Okay. In the current situation, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, you're very, very upset about something here, and it's just kind of messing with your mind too, whatever happened here. There is a soul connection that's involved, as I said. So you seem to be very, very upset about something here. In the immediate future, the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you're kind of at least emotionally detaching yourself from something here. It is a slow process, but it's happening. So let's clarify. Let me see the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Chariot. All right, so you're manifesting for something to move forward, but there's a change of direction there. So something did move forward for quite a while here, and it was going in a particular direction, and then, boop, change of direction there with this one. Okay. Let's do the Four of Wands. You get the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant. So as far as you are concerned, as far as your perception is concerned here, yes, this was a stable commitment. Yes, you did invest in it. Everything you had, it looks good from your perception, from your angle, from where you're showing me this. So as far as you're concerned, you were invested in this 100% now. Let me see the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords. There's a little bit of an issue with that energy of putting your money where your mouth is. So somebody says something, promises something, they're going to take care of this, that, and the other. And they are, for the most part. It comes through more like an idea rather than, okay, yeah, they're doing it. So I feel like there's times in which, no, they're not, actually. Okay. Whoever this is. That could be you. That could be whoever is attached to you here. Let me do the Ten of Pentacles. The Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Kind of waiting here for a while for things to actually progress in a very healthy way, which is telling me that things weren't at some point, because otherwise you wouldn't wait for this. Like, okay, we're doing it again, and hopefully this time is right. That means that that's the thing. From the surface, it looks fine, but it's not really. and nobody's really shown me why it's not fine. Okay, a little bit of indication there of, you know, somebody promises the world and doesn't really show up for that, but okay, maybe that was it. Maybe that was bigger than just a little bit. Who knows? Yeah, no, it's not working out. Something's not working out here. For the 9 of Swords, in the current situation, you get the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like I see you stressing out because you're fighting with the concept of what this should be and what it actually is. And those two don't match. And that's why it's creating a lot of stress for you, a lot of anxiety around it. Like, okay, well, why do I keep on believing that it is going to work out in this way, and it keeps on showing me that it's not. So you're still there, just the energy of it all kind of amplified at this moment in time, where you seemed quite riled up. For the 6 of Cups, you get the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. There's an issue here. There's an issue at play. There's some pain in there, in the mix. Because things are not working out in a certain way, and they're working out in this potential unhealthy way, whenever they do work out in that unhealthy way, it creates pain for us somehow. It could be one from us accepting that, okay, well, things are not working out the best for me, so it's not good for me, so that in turn it's going to hurt me. One that adds to that pain. Acknowledging how healthy something is for you and still putting up with it. 2, another element that could add to that pain. So there's all sorts of elements that come through from an unhealthy situation that could hurt us, and we don't realize that, hey, we're hiding a lot of pain here, and we're not even looking at that. What we're looking at is here to keep on trying to do the same thing. And it's like, how is that going to change anything if it didn't so far? You know, why not look into that pain first and then figure it out from there? Because this whole situation definitely created some pain here, and nobody's looking in that direction. Nobody's looking there because they're looking forward into, no, we got to push through this. We got to make this work. You kept on doing that for all this time, which added to that pain. Why don't you look at the pain, you know, for a change? Speaking of change, let's do the 4 of Cups, the Emperor, the 7 of Cups, the Hermit. Because that's where things get a little complicated, because it's like, well, either I try here or I give up and I move on from this. Okay, yeah, if you want to have those 2 options, okay, take those 2 options. I'm giving you a middle ground here, you know, of taking a step back from this. You don't have to do anything about it. Taking a step back, look into how all of this experience harmed you in any way, if it did, and then draw your conclusions from there, you know, instead of, well, it's either this or that. Take the middle ground, you know, take that middle option there if you can. It would be best recommended for this scenario, because from where I'm sitting out, I don't see 2 options, you know, the way, you know, black or white, the way you're perceiving it. I see a couple of things in the middle there that you could try, you know, before making any kinds of decisions. For the Emperor, in the immediate future, you get the 4 of Wands, the Moon, the Hangman. Here's that middle option there, where you just kind of stand still and try to take things for what they are, instead of taking them for what you wish they could be. Because that's a little bit of harming yourself in that process as well, without realizing that you're doing that. So just standing still, letting it all play out for what it is, and seeing what that does. That would be another option, yes. Let me see the 8 of Cups. You get the Knight of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Because as things are here, kind of constructed under an energy that's unpleasant, it's gonna make you back away from this whole situation, whether you know it or not. It's just kind of, ew, I don't want to deal with this, you know, which is actually kind of happening right now. The minute you start standing still, things might change here, where you're actually looking at this for what it is. It's not as edgy anymore. It doesn't feel as edgy anymore. It just feels like a normal energy. Okay, let's take this situation or this person for who they are. Let's see what happens then. Let's see how I really feel if I take this person for who they are. And you might be surprised, you know, because if right now you're running away a little bit, even though you don't know it, from this, you're actually gonna lean towards them. What you're running away from here is not them, is the way they make you feel, which is, they don't make you feel shit. You're making yourself feel all of that, you know. So it's your perception that's creating all of that over a situation. If you let the situation be what it is, then you can decide what you want to do about it, you know. From an energetic perspective, the minute you let this be what it is, you're actually looking like you're leaning more towards them rather than away from them, which is quite interesting. But to me, it feels like natural. To you, since you're in the middle of these kinds of energies, maybe it's not going to add up right now, but once you start through this process of standing still and taking things for what they are, again, you might be surprised. That doesn't mean that, oh, okay, just because you're leaning towards them, then you decide, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going back in this direction. That doesn't mean that. That means that now you can make an informed decision, you know, of, do you want to keep going here? Do you not? What do you want to do here? This is the place in which you decide that from a clear-cut energy, clear-cut, like a clear mind here, for sure, because in here is just a mind that's kind of going all over. For the Knight of Pentacles in the immediate future, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Death card. Even though you're leaning towards them energetically, again, that doesn't mean, oh, okay, I'm going back to this. I actually see quite the opposite here. Potentially communicating over time that there might be a separation here from this. But at least you know, at least you have clarity over it. Because in here, all you're doing is keeping yourself stuck in these energies of, I want for something and it's not happening, and the reality of it doesn't coincide with what I want to do. This changes things. That's why you're in the middle of a change, because you change your perception, your way of approaching the situation, just by standing still and allowing it to be what it is, so that it shows you what it is, so that you can make your decisions from that point on. And then everything runs smoothly here, in the sense of, and you're going to feel it too, a sense of like a natural flow in how you're going to come to your decisions compared to what's going on now, So, okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice. Yeah, that's what I thought, and I was almost going to say that before I pulled these cards. The Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. I kind of get the sense that this is a friendship, or someone in your family, but not the closest of family, kind of a deal. But something like that. And you're fairly open to it. You want for this to work out, But again, if it's not gonna, you gotta let it show you that. Is it working out? Is it not? Do you feel inclined to? And the reason that your energy is leaning towards them is because you care about them, whoever they are. This is a partnership at the end of the day, Again, that doesn't necessarily decide whether or not you're going to proceed here, or if this is good for you or not. You get to decide that. But you got to bring yourself over to this side, to the clear side. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.